Your attackers gained a real hate for you because they could not get over on you. This is a quick message.
From the
Chosen one,
universe.
chosen one. You found yourself in the Chosen One Olympics, man. And if you've been following me, if you've been locked in with my content, we've gotten deep into this rabbit hole of these Chosen One Olympics. And the psychology of your attacker, you understand that you are dealing with someone who is very narcissistic, someone who is very controlling and power hungry, someone who feels as though they are better than others, and they look down upon people. You can just tell that without even ever meeting your attackers. You can simply tell that just because of how your attackers would carry you, with just little things that they would do. And so you found yourself in these situations where everything was being thrown at you. And what you started to realize was that these attacks went from something that was someone trying to get you, or something that was trying to do, it went from being, this just business, to this shit became, the attacks and things became very personal. Because it went from just, we're trying to get this person, or we're trying to do whatever we're trying to do to this person, to very personal, trying to embarrass you. And the ending result, they tried to take you out in a way that was very horrible. It would have been, if you would have went out with that, it would have been a very horrible way to go. It would have been a very horrible death. And so you started, when you think back and when you look on this, you realize that your attackers gained a hate for you. And if you're finding yourself in this situation where things are going from subtle attacks to full-on personal attacks, pay attention. And here's why, Chosen One. Your attackers, they feel as though that they are smarter than everyone else. And your attackers are people in the community where they have good reputations. People don't know or didn't know what they were really into. And when you were able to figure out that your attackers wasn't who they said they was, and this is past the honey trap. Yeah, the honey trap, it's a little different with the honey trap, because 9 times out of 10, the honey trap being around you, they gain some type of rapport with you. They really gain some type of admiration, or some type of love, or some type of they like the intimacy. They liked something about you, Chosen One. So your honey trap, in a lot of cases, they didn't go as hard as they could have went on you, because you was able to penetrate the honey trap's aura field or heart. We're talking about the attackers who were orchestrating and the masterminds behind this. These individuals started to gain a real hate for you because you were able to see through the pattern. See, Chosen One, the thing about it is, you guys have the ability to see through the layers. You have the ability to look at a situation and see the deeper code running, right? And if you don't know what I'm saying with that lingo, you have the ability to look at something and see what it really is. Not what they're trying to show you, but what the real thing is. This is why no one could ever get over on you, Chosen One, because you are always gonna know, okay, this person is around me for this, or this person is trying to get me, or this person has feelings for me, or this person don't really like me. You're gonna always be able to penetrate, no matter what somebody's showing you. You're gonna be able to penetrate through those layers and see through it. And so your attackers, these people like to play games. They like to play games. They like to be in the house when you was there hiding and shit. They would do little things, psychology games, because they like to, know that their prey or the person that they're attacking don't have a clue. They get off on that type of shit. When they are doing things and you really don't know, this is what they get off on. That's what they do it for. They like to do things around, like, simple shit, man. Like dealing with your honey trap while you there. You might be somewhere working on a car or some shit, watching TV, and your main attacker in there trying to smack the honey trap. He done came through the window or some crazy shit, whatever type of setup they got, right? And they like to do shit like that without you having a clue. You might walk outside and take the trash. They might slip in and goddamn real fast and get the fuck on before you come in. Little dumb shit, right? Baby nigga shit. Well, not baby nigga shit, but baby mind shit, like little kid shit, right? And so, I don't like to disrespect that word, baby. But, they like to do shit like that, chat. And your attackers, they started to gain a personal hate for you because you would see it. You would call it out. You would, no matter how crazy you looked, you would always let it be known, bitch, I know what's going on. I know a motherfucker was just in here. No matter, and that's what they hated, Chosen One. And it got so you got so good at understanding your attackers and knowing their moves, and where you literally would catch them. Some of you got pictures of motherfuckers sneaking around in the motherfucking house. You got footage of a motherfucker you had cameras set up, and where they thought they could finesse your cameras, you done caught their ass sneaking around on the camera. Shit like that, Chosen One. And that's what made your attackers begin to hate you with a passion. Because you were able to see through the layers of the bullshit that your attackers were doing. And so, like I said, Chosen, these people, they get off on knowing that they're superior mentally, more superior or smarter than other individuals. And the fact that you was able to see through that shit, your attackers did not like that, Chosen One. They started to hate you behind that. And see, the thing about it is, these people, these aren't like street level dummies, right? They employ these type of people, right? They employ street level dummies and dumbasses that'll do anything for cash, right? But these people are people who have further education. These are people who are live in prestigious homes. And this is how they play. This is the type of games that they play. And so, they would look at you, whereas like they would look at me and just be like, oh, that's just a dumbass country hood nigga right there. He don't know shit. He's easy to get him to crash out or whatever, right? Some of y'all, they would look at y'all, oh, they from West Bubblefuck. Oh, she just anything ass, whatever the fuck. She a young ass, she don't know nothing. Or that's a redneck from the middle of nowhere. They don't know shit. And the fact that you were able to catch them in the act, the fact that you were able to see through that shit is what made your attackers start to hate you and turned it from business to personal.